Talented greatness.
Hey everyone, this is Kyle the Bigfoot Machado. New UFC signee. I'm fighting November 18. So check it out. My interview with Moment Touch Greatness podcast, Vancouver boy, and let's go.
Oh, another friend in common, Goat Radio podcast. The good guys over there. How do you know them? And I see you always working with them.
Yeah, those are big. Guys from Go Radios are big friends of mine, big partners. They've been supporting the Bigfoot train for a while. Really, thanks, guys. By the way, you're awesome. But we kind of met online. I think was Millis had a interview with Dejan Kajak ahead of his BFL fight, and I just like it on Dejan page and something. Then they came to talk to me. We set up interviews and came from there. We kind of vibe together very well. I love the idea of the podcast, and I try to always be there whenever I can. Like he's kind of busy with the training and the kid might have a 2.5 year old, so it's not every time that I am available to do those, but I try to pop up there every once in a while for sure.
You brought up your kid. You just had it a couple of years ago. We have another friend in common who your girlfriend or wife is also friends with his girlfriend and wife, and the babies were born around the same time. His name's Ian.
Oh yeah, Sadie is his daughter. I think she was like a week younger than my boy, and like we went out together a couple of times. Great couple, great guys, both of them. I'm under the day, and they really nice people. I just hope we see each other more often.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
actually
we
told
just
me.
get busy.
Yeah, he actually told me don't name drop him, but I did anyways. So
Yeah, if you're watching, let's gotta be after the fight. It's past due for sure.
yeah, that's for sure. And I know he likes his beers. The um, okay, I got that one. Also, What are your thoughts on being a father now, and how's that helping or changing your life?
It's great. I love it. Like Leo, he's my big buddy. We always hang out together. I try to be home with him as much as I can. I know the journey and the training keep me away a little bit, but it's a magical thing for sure. It's that little person that you see every day, how he learned the new things and how life is so interesting and new and things change in a second. We just took him to trick or treat first time yesterday. First two tree house, he was scared and wasn't sure what was going on. And then when the second he realized he's actually getting candy after that day, he was like, I don't care if I'm scared. I'm just going in. Give him the candy.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's like the candy takes away all the scaredness.
Yeah, but it was very interesting to see him learning how the dynamics and see everything and getting scary and suspicious, but is still trying to go forward. He had a great time, so was we. So those days are precious.
That's for sure. I had a question. I know you train at Franco kickboxing. That back in the day, was that Franco Gibson that was in Port Moody? That's the same Franco.
Yes. Yeah, so that's the same Franco, Chris Franco and Les Gibson. They opened up Franco Gibson back in the day. They haven't fallen apart a couple years back, and they both went the separate ways. Franco set
Okay.
up shop in East Bend, and Lance to Fort Moody. Just a couple years back, I think 2 years ago, we were looking for more training partners to get a new setup. They kind of like reconciliated and we are back on track right now, so and kind of we have the same now. We're building it, mixing up the fighting teams, so we are training together. We are coaching a couple of the guys. Lance will be my corners as well. So I'm very happy that they came up together for this because it's so much MMA knowledge on my corner for sure.
That's for sure. Yeah, I had Lance on the podcast also. And I mean his son's doing awesome and Julia's doing awesome.
Yeah, they're doing great, and we have a couple of other guys coming on our end on the agent. So it's good we can like cross training and get like the team tighter and tighter every time, and have him on my own, like have both of them, Franco and Gibson on my corner, two OGs of Canadian MMA is just great. Like I know I have all the information, all the knowledge that I need to on that corner.
That's for sure. Okay, now we're on to the fun questions.